What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a sound test challenge, rather, where we're going to put, excuse me, the soundcore AeroFit 2s head to head against the soundcore AeroFit Pros. Sorry, the AeroFit Pros. Now, this should be very interesting. I want to see how the new AeroFit 2s compares to the first gen Pros, and just basically see these were like one of the AeroFit 2s wrong. Excuse me, the AeroFit Pros rather. I'm getting already mixed up. We want to is remains one of my favorite open ear earbuds. I have a whole lot of them. I mean, of this hook like form factor. The clip-ons are a different, totally different story. But as far as the open ear with the hook form factor, they still remain one of my favorites out there. So this should be very interesting to see which one of these two which one of these two are the better sounding one. All right, let's real quick. Let's take a look at one of each of them. All right, as you can tell, Soundcore went. Excuse me, Soundcore went. Whoa, I think I something started. Okay, I had some music, some audio started somewhere. All right, you can see they went with a totally new design with the AeroFit 2s as opposed to the AeroFit Pros, even though I do like the way that looks. So, and of course, as far as where the speaker goes, they went with a different design as well. Very, very nice just to look at both of them. All right, so what we're going to do is, we're going to dive right into the sound test. We're going to do, excuse me, we're going to do some acapella, some all instrument, and we're going to do spoken word. Now, this test is, we're going to, just see how they sound and see which one has a uh, more clear sound, more depth, more detail. You know how we do. All right. If you're interested in either one of these, I'll leave links in the description to where you can pick them up. Or if you want to know specs and everything of these, I'll also leave unboxing video links in the description as well, so you can go ahead and check those out. All right. So without further ado, let's jump right into the sound test. All right, we are back in. We did the coin flip off camera. We're going to start off with the excuse me. We start off with the Liberty, the AeroFit Pros. Okay, as you can see, we already have LDAC turned on. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead in and we're going to use have it zeroed out just like that. No code, no EQ settings. All right, so we're going to do there. Now, what we're going to do next, we're going to go ahead and jump into our first song. Let's go ahead and make sure we have our optimal listening level. Again, these are the open ears, so they're not sealed. So I'm going to get them as close to my optimal listening level that I like without the music being bleeding out, because I don't want to get a copyright strike. That's one of the that's one of the problems with open ear earbuds is the audio leakage. So we're going to go ahead and do that. All right, so we got this song. All right, we're going to go ahead. Let me pause that real quick. All right, so we'll go ahead and do our first song here. This is all a cappella, so we're going to listen to how it sounds with a vocalist. All right, here we go. Again, good clarity. Again, nice breath, nice detail there. I got a nice wide sound stage. Let me see. I'm going to turn this up a little bit more. I'm kind of playing with fire right here, but very clean. I think we're good there. Very clear vocals. And again, you got you can actually hear the breaths, the inhales. So you're getting good detail. And again, the sound stage, the background vocalists sound very, very clear. I like that. Again, nice sound. Again, the sound stage nice and wide, so they don't sound like they're on top of each other, which is good. All right, went over it just a little bit, but man, that sound was a nice, clear sound. All right, what we're going to do now is we're going to flip over to the AeroFit 2s, see how they do. All right, we're back in. We got the AeroFit 2s all ready to go on the ear. Let's go ahead and go into my EQ settings. As you can see, we have it zeroed out. So there's no EQ help whatsoever. And you got LDAC turned on. We're going to go ahead into the app. LDAC is turned on here for them as well. All right. So let's go ahead and go to our first song. Back that up. We'll go ahead and make sure we at our optimal listening level. We're going to start right here. Again, don't want to get too loud. Try and keep that copyright strike away from me. Let's go ahead. We're going to start right there. Yep, that worked. All right, here we go. Okay, nice volume. A little more a low and deeper sound. Okay, good sound stage. I like the clarity. Nice detail. You can hear the inhales. Very clear. Nice. Very clear. And we got the, again, nice sound stage with the background vocalist. Again, I'm loving the clarity. I'm loving the detail. Again, when I say clarity, I mean the vocal clarity. Let me pause this. Oops. Again, the vocal clarity is nice. Again, the overall, it sounds a little on the warmer side, the low end side, but still, you got a good clear vocals. All right, let's go ahead. We're gonna flip over to our instrumental song and see how they do. All right, we're back in for our instrumental song. We're gonna go ahead with Kenny G here. We got the AeroFit Pros on. Let's go. Nice clear high keys. Again, nice keys over there, and low keys as well. Nice. At least saxophone sounds very clear, very crisp. Again, the sound stage is nice and wide. Very clean. Very nice. Again, I'm really enjoying the sound of these. They sound so clear. So nice. All right, I love the sound stage, nice and wide. They're not on sound like you're on top of each other, but they both sound very clear. Just really good sound. All right, let's go ahead and switch over to the AeroFit 2s, see how they do. All right, we're back in. We got the AeroFit 2s on. Let's go. Oh, right off the bat, brighter sound. Very clean. Nice little rumble with the low keys. Okay, lead saxophone comes in sounding nice and crisp. Sound stage is nice. Okay. Very clear. A little warmer, but I like this. Very clear. Very. Again, I'm really liking this sound. All right, let me close this. I got a little quiet there. I'm sorry. I really started liking this sound. It sounded really, really good. All right. Again, I like the sound stage. I like the crispness of the clarity of the saxophone and the keyboard. Again, leaned a little warmer, but still a really good sound. All right, let's go ahead and jump into our spoken word test. We want to see how it sounds with people talking, and you just want to make sure just to see how it sounds. All right, stay strapped in. All right, we're back in with our spoken word test with the AeroFit Pros. Let's go. All right. Well, now the vocals sound nice and clear. Has a good volume to them. And you can hear every syllable. They sound good. Absolutely. Again, nice clarity to the person speaking. So it does nothing sounds muffled. You can pick up the accent is picked up very clearly. Very nice. It sounds very, very clear. It is a really good sound. I really do enjoy listening to using these when I'm listening to audiobooks and stuff like that. So these are really good sounding. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to flip over to the AeroFit 2s and see how they handle the spoken word test. All right, we are back in. We got the AeroFit 2s on. Let's go ahead and see how they handle. We're going to start this over from the beginning. All right, let's go ahead and see how they handle the spoken word test. Oh, wow. Okay. A much brighter sound. Very clear. Okay. The narrator sounds very, very clear. Very nice. And you can tell the power in his voice as he is laying the setting the stage for you rather. Very nice. Uh, Very, very clear. I'm yeah. All right. Again, very clear vocals. I like the natural sound of these, the natural volume. These guys get pretty loud, but man, they sound really, really good. All right. Let's go ahead and get this cleaned up. We'll come back. We'll talk about these two as far as how they sound in all three entries, and we'll pick our winner. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in, and this has been a great sound challenge between two on the same brand. You got the new, well, yeah, you can call them new, the Soundcore AeroFit 2s, and you also have the Soundcore AeroFit Pros. Now, on the songs and everything, the acapella, both of them sound really clean, really clear. But I have to give let me back up. Although the AeroFit Pros had the wider sound stage, the AeroFit 2s sound better. They had a brighter natural sound. They sound a little, I mean, they did sound a little warmer, leaned a little bit to the warm side, but the clarity was there. Again, you got great clarity when it came to the vocalists here as well. Again, but again, they had that great sound stage. But I like in this instance, I like the overall natural volume because they're an open earbud. You want to be able to get as much sound in as possible without having to turn it all the way up and worrying about leakage if you're in a confined area. So I will give the nod to the AeroFit 2s on that one. On the second one, the instrumental, again, both of them sound really good. And let me see. I'm trying to think here. It was both. Again, you got nice bright sound from the AeroFit 2s, but the sound stage, it wasn't there. The sound stage was too tight. I like the way these guys sound with the sound stage, but it's kind of tough because one takes away from one while they had their detriments and they kind of like offset each other on that. So on the second song, it's tough to go, but it's tough to go away from the natural volume. Although you got great soundstage here, that natural volume is, in my opinion, is most important when you're dealing with open ear earbuds. So again, although they leaned a little warm and they didn't have the soundstage of the AeroFit Pros, I would have to go with the AeroFit 2s on this one. And then we get into the spoken word. Again, I like the AeroFit 2. They did a really good job of giving me clear vocals, uh, and with the narrator and everything, he sounded very clear, not muffled. You understood everything he was saying. You picked up his accent. Everything was great. But when you compare it to the natural volume of the AeroFit Pro or AeroFit 2s, rather, they just sound better. They give you a little bit more oomph in his voice when he is trying to paint the picture for you as far as the location that they were at. Uh, they just got a better overall sound. So again, I'm gonna have to go with the AeroFit 2s over the AeroFit Pros in this one, and that makes it a clean sweep on all three levels. So the winner of this one will be the AeroFit 2 earbuds, open ear earbuds. They do a fantastic job. They give you a great clarity. The main thing is the overall sound. The natural sound of these guys is fantastic. You don't have to worry about turning these guys all the way up to get the sound that you want. And they again, like I said, they lean a little warm naturally, but I mean, with the EQ, you can always go ahead and temper that if you need to. But man, that natural volume is sounding really good. It's really good on these. But again, don't sleep on the AeroFit Pros. I know these is just the first gen of these. Hopefully, they'll come out with a Gen 2 that will improve on these. But they sound just as good. And I love the sound stage on these, nice and wide. I just wish these guys were naturally a little bit louder. They would have definitely been really good comparison. All right, or in compared to the AeroFit 2s. All right, so that has been the sound challenge for the Soundcore AeroFit 2s and their opponent, the Soundcore AeroFit Pros. If you like what you see, go and hit the like button. If you want to join me as I continue to do videos like this and others, go and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you guys are notified when videos like this and others drop. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.